And there it is, 1 mile down, the source of the Gulf mess, the source of fear for those who rely on that water for a living. And this little boy, the sole survivor of a plane crash, his family among the dead. Let's start with new pictures of the growing disaster in the Gulf. BP just released them. CNN had requested this video weeks ago. Finally, after a lot of pressure, we get to see it. You can see the oil and the natural gas pouring from the broken well. The natural gas is the lighter colored stuff that you see coming up there. The Mineral Management Service, the government agency in charge of inspections, says it checked other rigs in the Gulf, and those quick inspections turning up only minor issues so far. The investigation is still moving forward. Documents released to a congressional panel point to multiple failures in the blowout preventer. The government agency regulating the rigs admits that equipment like that is not checked before it's installed. Now, the containment chaos, a new cap is on the seafloor, waiting to be put in place right now, but that's not the only emergency plan BP has going on. David Mattingly is live in Grand Isle, Louisiana this morning. So, David, we have that top hat, the smaller dome, ready to go. When is that going to be in place?
Well, Kira, it is in play right now. It is on the ocean floor. They're evaluating exactly how they're going to be trying to deploy it. The plan is to put it over the end of that leaking pipe that we saw in that BP video to siphon off a large portion of that oil to a containment ship on the surface and prevent that oil from getting into the Gulf of Mexico. Simultaneously, they have another plan in the wings that involves possibly putting a tube inside that leaking pipe. They've got these two plans in play. They're trying to evaluate which one's going to work best, and that's what they're going to do for the next, either today, possibly tomorrow. The plan is to have this working by the end of this week, or by this weekend.
Now, by the way things have gone, David, do I dare ask, is there a plan C?
Well, once these plans go into play, they're also looking at the end of next week, being able to pull off what they're calling that junk shot, where they're going to be shooting solid and liquid material, junk essentially, into that pipe to clog it up and stop the flow of oil completely. This top hat is just sort of a Band-Aid to take part of the oil away while they prepare that junk shot for next week that will stop the flow of oil completely. Once they've done that, they'll be able to continue to drill down to put a cement cap on this and seal this well off completely.
David Mattingly, appreciate your report. Now looking past the investigation to the human toll, more than just jobs, but family businesses caught up in the uncertainty of all this massive spill. Next hour, we're going to talk to a couple of people feeling the effects firsthand. Fishing boats idled and hotel rooms abandoned.